Yo, it's the crossover. I am the man that loves boxing. Boxing is one of my biggest passions, and you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be able to talk to different people about the sport that really know about it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to bring a different flavor to boxing, because like when I talk to you off camera, I'm about to let y'all know who he is. When I talk to you off camera, I said y'all kind of do y'all shit like real Rambo style as far as the media. Everything is on their phone stick, blah, blah, blah. They don't really sit down and do clean content. So I want y'all to know Kenneth Sims Jr. is in the building.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? From Chicago, fighting out of 140. I just found that out today. You know what I'm saying? Who's the punches in 140?
Everybody, I mean, there's a lot of people moving up from 140 right now, but like Devin moving up, Ryan moved up. But Teofimo at 140 right now.
But they said Devin wasn't really like a power puncher.
Not a puncher, but when you say punches, I'm thinking like the top.
No, I'm thinking who got power, because
who like
when I talked to Lamont, right, I asked him who's at 130, who's at 135, because that's what he fought. Like who is the knockout dude? Who is the ones that people got to worry about besides yourself?
Who hitting? I mean, I guess you could say Gary Antoine Russell.
Okay, Gary. Okay,
he got all knockouts in his wins except one. Subriel Matias.
Okay.
Like they the ones that got like the most knockouts.
Okay.
Right now, but
what about your style?
Oh, I ain't no big puncher. I like to fight though. Like I ain't never been no boring fight. That's probably my problem sometimes though. That probably I make fights harder than they is, because I really like to beat niggas up.
Okay.
I probably could just like lay back and just win a decision easy sometimes, but I enjoy beating niggas up.
So coming from Chicago though, right? Everybody know about Chicago, the guns and all that type of stuff. What made you pick up the gloves?
I ain't want to, bro. My pops like forced me to do it. Like, he made me do the shit. Like he came to the school, I was small. He was like, ain't nobody ever bully me, ain't nobody ever talk shit to me, nothing. But he was just like, nah, you finna learn how to fight just in case. Just in case you got to.
Do they pick up fighting first in Chicago? Is there ever a stage that they're fighting, or do they automatically at 10 just go buy a gun?
Today? Nah, it's just like the kids got it. Yeah, it don't matter how old they is, you just gotta be aware, like, don't be talking crazy to your kid, because you don't never know what they got on them. So it started at a young age now.
What's changed? Is like,
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's all the music, but that music influencing them
crazy like that, because I know about
this all the young niggas rap about is killing. Is it?
But there's an old story about, I can't remember his real name, but I know his name was Yummy Sandifer. He was like legendary from Chicago. Yeah. He was a 9-year-old gangster. For real. Like they had to kill him. He was wild.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know what I'm saying? So it was going on in Chicago back before the music was doing that too.
I think now it's just like that's what they want to do, because that's what's popular. That's what they see all over the internet all the time. That's what people glorify. So that's what they like. It's gonna give me some clout, some attention, some plugs, some pulls.
So how do you think that they look at an athlete like yourself, just from the surroundings, that you found a whole different route out, and it's working for you? Are they flocking to that yet, or are they waiting for you to become the big name, get the big fight, and you think that that's what's going to change everything?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like the city, the city really messed with me. Like I ain't the big street nigga, but like I grew up in the hood, so everybody know me, everybody know of me, everybody know who I am. So they show me love. Everybody around show me love, no matter what side they from, no matter. Like I know people from both sides of the little war they had going on. Everybody show me love. So
do you be cautious, or do you feel safe?
Nah, I feel safe. I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Like I'm comfortable. You always got to pay attention, but when I'm comfortable wherever I go on, like no matter where I'm at.
When I say Chicago, what does that mean to you? What's the first thing that you think of?
I mean, that's the crib. I love Chicago. Like I love.
It's cold as
seen
fuck
my
there.
last outfit for
It's
my
cold,
flight,
yeah,
right?
but it's cold as fuck there, bro. It's
Not always.
It's cold. It's cold, but I like the city downtown. It's fucking lit, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Y'all even got some women out there. People don't know it. It's some nice chicks out there. It's so cold you can't find them, and they, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, bro. What do you like so much about Chicago?
It's just like embedded in me, bro. Like, we got our own culture. It's just
What is it?
I grew up there. I know what everything about Chicago. I love Chicago. Like, my girl, but they tried to get me to move multiple times. I'm like, nah.
What's the culture? People never
like,
talk about the culture. We all think it's just gunplay.
Nah, we got music.
But the music is gunplay. It's true.
Nah, I mean
the music is gunplay.
Yeah, that now, but it's other type of music like the old heads. They love house music in Chicago.
Okay,
like my girl, her parents, they like house heads,
and they be stepping and all that.
Yeah, stepping. My dad, big. He used to win stepping competitions and shit when I was a kid. Like we got all that. Then they got like footwork in. They got like if you go out to the club or something, they got like they have like maybe a little 5 minute. They gonna switch to the footwork and music and people start dancing.
Yeah,
but it's just food.
Not food. We know about the food. That's why I say, see, even coming from here, we know the food is fire.
Like I just came from Cali, and I've been there like, man, this food is trash. I'm like, bro. And I do camp in Vegas a lot. So before I lock in on my eating and stuff, I be trying to find like some good food in Vegas. I be like, bro, what is this? Like even the fast food out there, I be like, man, this don't taste right.
Dude,
I go to Chick-fil-A or something, I be like, bro.
It tastes different.
Yeah.
It tastes different, but I like Cali. Like people think I'm bougie. I eat a lot of expensive spots. So I'm like a restaurant now. So I'm good. If I gotta go to regular nigga spots, I'm like, nah, I'm not going. I'm a restaurant type of guy.
Yeah, I ain't really. My people say I'm like a picky eater. I ain't know.
I'm picky eater too.
Yeah.
Who's the guys from Chi-Town, the boxers?
It's funny, we ain't had none in a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
But like a while ago, in the past, we had Montel Griffin.
Okay.
David Diaz. That was the last champ. That was the last champ for Chicago.
What's up with Chicago? Like, why y'all not producing the fighters no more?
Gunplay and everybody want to play basketball.
Basketball.
Like I used to want to play basketball.
Okay.
But that's like we a basketball city. Like we seen D Rose and that just gave everybody like
basketball.
Yeah.
D Rose changed the game out there.
He like the one person from the city that no matter who you is, no matter where you're from, don't nobody hate D Rose. Don't nobody dislike D Rose. Ain't nobody gonna hate on D Rose.
Why?
He from where we from. Like we seen him. Like we know we go past the high school he went to. Like we seen the neighborhood he grew up in. We drive past there and we like D Rose made it. D Rose a legend. So everybody just look up to D Rose. Like even I promise you, even people older than him, they look at him like, yo, this little dude, the one that
he's the one.
Yeah. Like I used to see the comments on Instagram, people talking about him, like the injury comments. It used to piss me off, bro.
Yeah. Because he would have been if he didn't get hurt. He would have been one of the most special ball players ever. Yo, I saw him play McDonald's because Bobby Simmons, my man. You know, Bobby from Chicago, played at DePaul and all that. That's my guy. So he always would have us up on the Chicago. He took us to see him play. I was like, oh, he's like, yo, bro, he's like, yo, you've never seen this shit before. When you get to see Derrick Rose play, you've never seen somebody play like this before. Yeah. And I remember him going to layup line, and when he did that joint where he cock it back, pause in the air, and just throw it down fast. I said, what the hell?
Yeah, everybody loved D Rose in Chicago. He like the son, like the dude that's everybody like who you love, D Rose. Ain't nobody gonna say they don't like D Rose.
So what's making you start doing this talking thing? Like, is it because, everybody's telling everybody that you got to market yourself and people need to hear you talk and they know how to, they need to know what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's crazy. It was my girl. My girl, she went with me to do like an interview one time. I did it with Sean Porter.
Okay.
She was sitting there like in the studio in the back and she was watching. I seen her looking crazy. And I came out, she was like, "Why you talking like that?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "Why you talking like that? You don't talk like that. Like, just be yourself. You just in there being." Because I was trying to be like professional, trying to, you know.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, like I was trying to just
Come on
stay,
the show and just be who you are. If you talk shit. Niggas be trying to come up there and they really want to be professional. But the whole point of doing the show is so people could get to know you.
You know how that happened with me though. Like before I turned pro, I was on Team USA.
Okay.
So we had like media training. So I never got away from that. Like, you know, when you on the like USA team or something, they don't want you. They don't want you to pop no, they don't want you to pop no shit like that.
You gotta be ultra professional because you're representing the country.
I always kept that same thing when I did interviews, like when I was my own brand. I ain't never shy away from that.
Okay.
So I'm just starting to like just be myself because my girl, she was just like, you don't talk like that. You funny, you like, but you just be in there dry. You don't nobody. It don't sound like
you just being corporate.
Yeah, I'm like,
just being corporate.
Yeah.
But these type of things, this is why I love this thing because you can come on here and you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can be who you want to be. Really promoting your product is secondary. I tell everybody this because people want to come like, yo, my fight is December 19th. And so I'm like, yo, bro, that's not going to make somebody go buy a ticket that doesn't know you.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? But, making them aware if you're really putting on a show, if they like the way you talk, if they believe what you're saying, like being funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you get a chance to show a whole other side of you. So I always tell people, embrace it instead of making it formal for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to learn that. Like I'm cool now. I was just like this, but I had to, and I was growing up, bro. I ain't talk to nobody. I wouldn't talk to.
Why?
I don't know. I ain't talk to people. Like it take me. I had to be around you a lot, and I'm just watching before I open my mouth and say something.
Where does that come from? Is that a parent thing?
It's kind of my dad like that a little bit. Okay. My dad he like super observant. Like he just gonna watch until he get a gist of things, and then he'll open up and start talking. So I always been like that. And my girl used to say, she said, so we went to high school together.
Okay.
So
she know you.
Yeah, like since I was a kid. So we weren't together till after high school, but we was friends in high school. So she said she used to think I was a mute because I ain't say shit to nobody. Like if it wasn't my homies that's around me every day, I wasn't talking to nobody. Like girls used to say I was mean because I wasn't.
Yeah, because you wasn't trying to talk to nobody. But for no reason, that was you.
There's no reason.
Because me, I actually was like that, but it was because I stuttered real bad. Yeah. So I just wouldn't say nothing.
I just was no reason. I just was like, I don't know you. I don't need to talk to you.
Is that like a Chicago thing? Is a lot of people like that, like you there?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and not in the same way, but
not as bad as you.
Like they might say something, but they'll be looking in their head, looking like, this nigga, what's wrong with this nigga? Let me find out what's up with this dude.
How'd you get with Golden Boy?
So I had 2 early losses. So my journey was kind of up, down. It ain't like everybody's. So I lost, then I ain't had no promoter. I was by myself, though. I fought for free a couple times. So had to sell tickets to get on the show. Ain't make not $1. Then I got a call to fight this dude, Elvis Rodriguez. And he had just won like ESPN Prospect of the Year. So that's like Rookie of the Year, basically. He was 12-0, 12 knockouts. So they called for it the first time, but they wanted me to fight on 2 weeks' notice. I'm like, nah, y'all give me time to train. We got it. So I said, nah, at that time. Then they called back maybe like 2 months later, and it was like 8 weeks out. As soon as they called, I said, yeah, let's do it. So we do that.
And you win?
Yeah, I was plus 1,200 on the odds. I was plus 1,200. I think I had like $300 in my account.
You put it on yourself?
I took it out. I gave it to my dad. I said, go put all of that on me. And then I won that, and that's how I started back. I got from just here to going back here. Then I had a title eliminator fight that everybody that's my best opponent so far, but everybody was, I've seen on the internet, everybody saying I'm gonna get stopped, blah, blah, blah. But this Russian dude won that. And then I was #1 contender for the world title. and then like wouldn't nobody fight me, so I couldn't get a fight. I went with Golden Boy at that time. I was with PBC, but I couldn't get a fight, so I was just like, bro, like 15 months then passed. Why I ain't fighting? And then I asked for a release from that. Had to come up off some bread to get released, but then that's when we started talking to Golden Boy, and they was. I talked to a couple of people, promoters like Golden Boy, Ty Rank, all the major ones, and then Golden Boy. That the deal was the best one, so that's just how that happened. But so far so good. I'm happy with it.
What's the difference between the fighter that lost to 2 early fights to the fighter that started winning?
Just the perception. Like, I ain't gonna say it's Floyd's fault, but like people want to see that. Oh, no, they don't want you to have a L. They don't want you to have a draw. They want to see 0 wins, 0-0, like no blemishes. But I feel like that ain't. If you look at the UFC, all the top fighters, they get hella losses.
But the only fighter, I'm gonna keep it real, that had the losses and came back and became somebody was Manny Pacquiao.
Nah, he ain't the only one.
Who
Bernard lost his first pro fight.
Bernard Hopkins, but B-Hop, but Manny was losing fights, like multiple fights. I think he lost like 3 or 4 fights before he got his act together.
Nah, but he had lost. When he was in the lower weights, he was still world champion. People didn't really know him. He was small.
Okay.
And then when he started moving up, he came over to the U.S. and that's when people started finding out. But he had early losses.
Early losses, yeah. But I asked you,
like
was there something different?
Tevin Farmer, he another dude. He had early losses.
But I asked you if he was different, right? Because he was documented saying, I wasn't as serious as I should have been.
Nah, yeah.
I wasn't training as hard.
I mean, that's a lot of times too. That ain't my.
That wasn't you?
Nah, I was serious as hell. I ain't had nothing else to do.
Okay.
I just I was learning on the job. Like I said, Chicago, we ain't really had no pro boxers that like wasn't nobody for me to just call and be like, yo, I need some advice. Like,
gotcha.
What I'm supposed to do, blah, 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 like how I'm supposed to navigate this. Like I was just me and my pops was just learning on the job.
Although you was a world Olympian?
Yeah, it's two. Like I look at
they didn't expose you to
I look at it as 2 different sports. Like
I mean, but they didn't expose you to people that you could have called on. Or was it just you? Because you already said I don't really talk to nobody.
Yeah,
so like, I'm not trying to call nobody.
That too, but I asked,
come on.
Like I asked Andre Ward. I got his number and stuff. Okay. I asked him stuff, but as far as like the training part, the like just being a professional, how to lose weight and everything, I was still doing it like an amateur. I ain't know no better. Like wasn't nobody around me that
tell you that you're a pro now.
Yeah, you a pro.
You got to come up to the pros.
You got to change this.
Yeah.
So I was still doing it.
So when you found that out, or you just figured it out?
Nah. So one of the fights I lost, right? I was in the locker room and I just like I felt cool, and then just out of nowhere, I just felt everything. All my energy just went, and I was just like I felt like a zombie before the fight. I don't even know how I made it through the fight. I felt like shit walking to the ring, and then as soon as I felt it, it was on TV, it was on Showtime, so they came back and they was like, yo, it's time to walk. You can't tell the TV, yo, wait, I don't feel good. So I just had to go out there and I fought. I don't know how, but come to find out, like I knew this before I had sickle cell trait. So I got kicked off Team USA before for that, actually. Like I went to Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico and they had did blood work on us in Colorado. That's where the Olympic training center at. And I got to Puerto Rico and they was just like, they put me to the side. It was a tournament out there. They put me to the side. They was like, you can't box no more. And I was like, what? I was like, I've been boxing my whole life. What do you mean I can't box no more? And he was like, your blood work came back, showed you got sickle cell trait, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I've been boxing since I was 8 years old. What the fuck are you talking about? So they sent me back home. I had to go to the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, do a whole bunch of tests proving it was safe for me to box, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, y'all say I got a trade, blah, 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 but it ain't never affected me in the fight. Then I come to find out it ain't gonna affect me in a 3-round fight in the amateurs. That's too quick for
It's too quick.
Yeah.
When you get to
when I
5, 6, 7, 8 rounds.
yeah, pro, and I start feeling like a zombie, then I know like.
So what happened? How'd you start? How'd you change that? How'd you fix it?
I got nutritionists. Like I ain't had no nutritionist at first. I was just.
You couldn't afford one, could you? Could you have afforded one? Yeah,
Nah.
no.
Nah, like I got a nutritionist.
That's what money do for you.
Yeah,
You win a couple things. You can afford a couple things. You know what I'm saying?
I got nutritionists. They make sure all my hydration, my food, I'm eating the right stuff to just take care of it.
So now you fucking niggas up because you got the right treatment. You a pro now. You stepped your game up. What's the biggest difference between going from Team USA to becoming a good pro?
Well, it's different now. When I was on Team USA, it was it was just crazy. It wasn't really organized. It was like I done been back with the team just to train with them like afterwards. But when I was on the team, when like we got to Kazakhstan for the World Championship, we ain't even had no uniforms, no fight uniforms. They had to go to the store and buy some uniforms to fight in.
What?
Yeah, so like they good.
What year was that?
2013.
Damn, they had it together in 2010.
Yeah, we had to go we got to Kazakhstan, 20-some hour flight.
What was the problem? I mean, you know now, was it the leadership? Was it the coach?
That's it, yeah. Like our coach was from Cuba, and he wasn't able to travel yet, so he couldn't even go to tournaments with us. Because he had just got to the USA.
Yeah,
so he didn't have all his, like, if
paperwork and everything.
If he get caught while he out of the country, they gonna take him back. Yeah, so he couldn't go nowhere with us. He ain't go to no tournaments with us.
So where did he train with y'all at?
In Colorado, the
Olympic
Olympic training
center. Just sent y'all off to go do y'all thing.
They would send coaches with us, like other coaches, but the head coach, and he ain't barely speak English. But
was that successful for y'all? Were y'all still winning, or did that affect y'all?
My first international tournament, I got a silver medal. I thought it should have been gold, but
who got the gold?
It was Cuba. Cuba, yeah. I was 18, 19. Okay. He was like 30-something.
Then when you turn pro?
20.
18, 19, turn pro, and then you had the 2 losses, but your father's your trainer, right? You said you and your father was learning on the fly. Well, what is it about the father training thing? Because Lamont, like my father trained me. Yeah. What is it? The Russells had their father train them.
My dad got me into it. Like we brought in Coach K Karoma.
Okay.
Like he my head coach now. But him and my dad, they work together. Mm-hmm. So, but my dad just been since I was a kid. Like funny story, my pops used to box, but when I started, he was working at UPS. Mm-hmm. So he used to send me to the gym with my mom. She'd take me. I hated this shit, bro. I used to be like, "Yo, Mom, can you take me to the park play basketball? I don't want to go to the boxing gym." Mm-hmm. And she like, "Nah, your dad ain't finna be yelling at me. We ain't finna get into an argument because I'm lying to him saying you at the boxing gym."
And you're not.
Yeah, so we kept doing that. And then he like seen out and like it. And he hadn't fought in like 7 years, 8 years. Mm-hmm. And he decided to just start working out and fighting the Golden Gloves just to show me like, all right, I do what I'm telling you to do. Uh-huh. Like I'm willing to do all the workouts, all the stuff I'm telling you to do.
I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. So he fought in the Golden Gloves and won, and then
there was no looking back for you. He was like, I'm gonna show you. I can show you better.
Yeah, and I'm competitive. I hate losing, bro. At anything, like I hate losing. Like if it's me and somebody walking up the steps at the same time, bro, I'm trying to get up the steps first.
Well, I'm documented as being one of the first people that said that Lamont could beat Gervonta.
Yeah.
And I thought he was gonna beat Gervonta, which I still think he did.
Lamont, that's my dog.
I still think he did. And then you also
I thought he won it too.
I thought he won it. I'm just being flat. And then the knee was a knockdown, mm-hmm. and they didn't take that. You know what I'm saying? But cool. You also expressed to me that you knew Lamont Roach for a while too. That y'all knew each other when y'all was young.
Like
and y'all
me and Lamont fought in the amateurs against each other.
What does that do? Fighting somebody young, and then being able to fight them again.
It's just like I've been in there with you before. It don't even matter. Like he said, it don't matter because they was young. But in your head, you just like, I know this nigga. Like I've been in there with him before. It ain't nothing. Like he ain't got that much, like surpassed me that much because I'm still right there at the top of the game.
Yeah.
So you just looking at him like, I win this, then that's my spot. Like,
Because when I spoke to Lamont about that, I was like, I was frank with him because we was just getting to know each other. And I was like, yo, like, you talking wild. And I said, everybody was talking wild, but everybody talking wild. Javante be knocking the motherfuckers out.
Yeah,
and he was the only
scared.
one. But he wasn't, and I knew that he wasn't scared, but the outlook was, to me, when I said it to him, what drew me to him and becoming a fan of his and a supporter was he was so straight up about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yo, when the gloves changed, he started.
Yeah, for sure.
He started knocking niggas out. He didn't confront like he ain't gonna do that to me and all the rest of that stuff. He's like, yo, that's factual. And I felt like because they fought prior, he could be straight up with us and his self about it.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's a big difference, right? In your mentality, you've been there with them before, but are y'all ever scared when y'all walk in the ring? Do you ever worry do you think about getting knocked the fuck out and people looking at you?
You know what's funny? The fight I just told you about when I fought the dude that was 12-0, 12 knockouts. Yeah. It went through my head, but like it didn't go through my head like I'm gonna get knocked out. It's just like, damn, supposedly this nigga hit hard. Like, so I was just like, all right, be careful. They say this nigga hit hard.
Say he does have power. How does that change your approach?
Me, so far, ain't nobody been able to.
The power hasn't changed your approach yet?
Yeah. This ain't nothing to brag on, but I got a
good chin. Yeah. Do you worry about the effects of a good chin in the long run? Because I'm not going to name the fighter. I almost did. But I saw a fighter at the press conference for the Roach and the Javante fight. I took a picture with him, and I was like, yo, people don't see the effects of them getting old, and he's not that old to be looking like that. Do y'all worry about the chin over the defense?
I don't like getting hit. I got a chin just because I got hit, but I don't like getting hit. Okay. I don't want to get hit. I want to get hit at least as possible.
Do you work on your defense more than your offense? More than your offense?
Sometimes. Yeah,
because we box when we go to Philly.
Like I spar and don't throw no punches sometimes.
How the fuck you? Oh, just to duck them, just to get your skills right.
Yeah, like I spar and don't throw no punches.
Because training for boxing, people say I'm bugging. It's the most rigorous training to me. I'm a basketball player.
So I've been doing this. I've been doing this all my life, right? I always used to hear people say that, like boxing the hardest sport, boxing. So to me, I'm like, this is normal. But then I see like a basketball player or I see somebody else, another athlete, try to come in the gym and do a boxing workout, they can't make it.
Just to hold your hands up and move around for 3 minutes is right. Just to do this, just to hold your shit up and move your feet for 3 minutes is fucking crazy to me.
See, I've been doing this all my life, so I ain't know how hard.
Bro,
I ain't know how hard it is to doing that.
I'm telling you, we in there. Jab, throw combo, get down, do the burpees, do the Mike Tyson push-up, and all this other stuff. I said, yo, bro, when I'm done, we was in there with Gilly. He filmed it. Ghost filmed us, bro. Yeah. They got me like, and Gilly like, yo, that shit crazy, ain't it? It's a way different type of thing. But I feel like when I'm lifting weights, that feels different. When I get on a basketball court, which my cousin, I was on the court with him, he hurt me yesterday. He hurt me. He climbed on my back. You know how somebody jump on top of you and use your shoulder?
He trying to get a rebound?
He trying to get a rebound, exactly. It's that motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? It was his birthday. And then I think about boxing. And all of them are rigorous trainings. Being that you played basketball and you know boxing and all that, which one you think is worse? Is harder?
Oh, boxing.
Why you think that? Is it the running? Is it the sparring? Is it that y'all supposed to not get pussy before y'all fighting? You know what I'm saying? And do people really do that? Because I think getting some pussy might relax you when you go in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But what part of it is it makes it work? Because basketball, they do a lot of running, they do a lot of weightlifting, they train, they got to eat right now too. What makes y'all shit worse?
I mean,
harder.
for one, I think like especially like a fight, ain't no timeouts. Like it's that 1 minute break, and then you can try get back out there, bro. If you don't want to get back out there, it's over with. You lose.
Does that 1 minute really help y'all? What is that 1 minute?
So I don't train with 1 minute breaks. I train with 30-second break. But I've been sparring.
So you telling about your shit?
Nah, everybody do that.
Everybody do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a boxing thing.
Yeah, most people. Do. Most people do. I ain't gonna say everybody, but
okay.
Like I've been sparring with somebody, and we've been sparring with a 1 minute break, and that shit feel like forever. Like, but in a fight, it don't feel like forever. Like that adrenaline pumping, that 1 minute go by like that.
How do you calm yourself down inside the corner when things not going your way? Do you really listen? Because it's like you got mad niggas told you got one nigga rubbing your shoulder, you got this nigga over there yelling, you got this nigga telling you, then you got the other dude that can't be in the corner but you fuck with him too.
Yeah.
I know about all of that. Are you listening to everybody?
Nah, I ain't listening to everybody. Like if it's a voice I recognize and I know they know what they talking about, I'll listen. Like one fight, Bud was at the fight and
that's my favorite fight.
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah.
I fuck with Bud Crawford.
Yeah, so Bud was at the fight and it was the ninth round and I hit the dude. I didn't realize he was hurt, but I heard Bud say,
he hurt.
Kenny, he hurt. So I threw another punch, boom, and he was like this. So I'm like I'm gonna listen to somebody that I know they know what they talking about. Like I can hear my mama because she be
loud.
Bro, if you ever watch one of my fights, you will hear her no matter where she's sitting at. I don't care how big the arena is. Everybody know my mom's voice. Like since I was a kid, everybody like, where your mom at? And then
they hear her voice. Yeah. Oh, sure. Do you train with Bud?
I have before.
Has he been one of your mentors?
Yeah.
Do you study Bud? What weight class is Bud now? Is he going up to 158 or something like that?
He 154. He going up to 168.
Oh, he's going up to 168. My bad, Bud. I thought it was 158, but it's 168, right?
168, yeah.
Do you study Bud? And what makes Bud? Bud's
smart. Like I spar Bud a lot. Actually, when he fought Amir Khan, I was his like main sparring partner. Like we was sparring. This nigga was crazy. I don't know if he still do it, but bro, we was sparring 5-minute rounds with 30-second break. One day we did 11 5-minute rounds with 30-second break. So, I mean, he worked hard too. Like he worked hard. Like
because they say he's really fat when he's not training. Then
he ain't really fat.
Then he sheds weight. Is that true? Because they be like, yo, he's really way bigger.
Nah, he big. He big, but he ain't fat. Like
because they say he don't got to lose no weight for this Canelo fight.
Bud always active. Like he play ball a lot. Like the nigga is like a freak athlete. It's like he good at everything.
Because Bud's story was wild. When I followed Bud, so when he told that story when his mom used to walk him outside to go fight, I was like, yo, this is the wildest shit in the world. I never heard yo go out fighting.
Yeah, I ain't never heard no shit like that.
I'm like, yo, that's the wildest way to make your son a fighter, bro. And then to tell about it.
If you win, I'll give you some money. Yeah. If you beat my son up, I'll give you a couple dollars.
I'll give you a couple dollars if you beat my son. I never heard of no shit like that.
But nah, Bud, he work hard, he's smart, and like he ain't gonna let you be around him and not work hard. Like I did a camp with him. Like he wasn't in camp, but he was just there watching. Like he ain't gonna let you slack off. And he like a big ass kid, bro. Yeah. If you ever see him, this nigga always wanna wrestle. Like he always wanna play. Yeah. And I think that helped him, like, even he getting older. Mm-hmm. I think that helped him like stay young because he always playing like a big ass kid. Mm-hmm. So that helped him stay young, help him stay energized for training. So if
there's one thing that you could take from Bud and implement into yourself, into your fight game, what would that be?
His meanness.
He mean as fuck.
Yeah.
I tell people when we watching the fight, I'll be like, he gets a certain round. I'm like, Bud he start getting mean around the third round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a mean nigga.
Yeah,
I think that's what his mom gave him by saying, I'm gonna walk you outside and see if you can whoop this nigga's ass.
Yeah, that's it. When he like his meanness, his intensity when he in there.
Yeah, he's mean. Man. Well, I really enjoyed talking to you. I'm not going to cap. But you don't know where your fight's going to be yet, right? But do you know when it's going to be? Around the time?
Nah, I just know who.
So who? Wait, hold on. So who you fighting again?
I can't. I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh man! I thought y'all was going to fight out the exclusive.
Go to where and tell me I can say.
So do you ever meet with De La Hoya and them?
Yeah, I met him a couple times.
Okay. Because the more important you become, the more he's going to be coming to meet you.
Yeah, I met him a couple times. He been at my last 2 fights.
Is the checks a lot better with Golden Boy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you fight more out of Vegas because you're with Golden Boy?
Nah, my coach is in Vegas, so
how do they determine where your fight should be? And is it like, yo, your fan base is over here and we think that this is a good spot, or everybody likes to come to Vegas, so since your fanfare isn't like these other people who could just go wherever, we're gonna put you in Vegas? What's the deal with that?
I think you kind of just explained it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how it go.
But how do they find out where your fanfare is?
I don't know. I don't know that part.
You don't know that part.
But I know, I think Vegas is the
Is that the pinnacle?
Mm-hmm.
So when Gervonta and Lamont fought at the Barclay, that's a good fight.
It's East Coast,
but that's not the pinnacle.
They both East Coast.
But that's not the pinnacle.
Nah, I mean everybody.
They should be fighting in Vegas.
Yeah, I think the rematch in Vegas, right?
Yeah. That's what the allegedly, because Lamont said when he gets the correct date and all that, he's coming back on the show. He's coming to do crossover and bag fuel. That's what he said.
Yeah, I think Barclays is a good spot for that fight though.
That don't sound good. A good spot for the fight. That don't sound like that's the pinnacle.
Nah, it ain't the pinnacle.
So when they go to Vegas, it's extra lit in Vegas.
Yeah, because everybody love boxing in Vegas, and everybody like, oh, I gotta go to Vegas for the fight.
Okay, so it's extra lit in Vegas. So Vegas is a spot.
Like you growing up, if you a boxer growing up, you want to fight
in Vegas.
A headline a fight in Vegas. Like that's the
pinnacle.
The mecca of boxing. Okay. Like everybody
I thought just headlining, selling out regardless was lit.
Floyd last, I don't know how many fights was in Vegas. He wasn't leaving Vegas.
But I thought it was because he trained and everybody likes to live out there because of boxing. Like why is that the hotbed for boxing? Is it because of the weather, or is that because that's the hub for boxing? Everybody just wants to be out there, and stay close to it.
Everybody want to be there because there's a lot of people there, a lot of boxing people there. Like you can meet the right people out there.
It's like music when you used to go to Atlanta.
I know dudes that's not good and they in Vegas, so they got a little.
They in fights.
They'll get signed to somebody.
His niggas is not good. I bet he can't name their name neither.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna.
You gotta knock him out when you see him. If you name their name, it's not good.
It's dudes that's not like I take pride in like everything I got in boxing. It ain't because I know nobody. It's just because of what I got, like my talent.
Yeah, you said you was fighting for free.
Ain't nobody.
You went and bet 300 on yourself. What was that payout on the 1200?
You know, it's crazy though. Somebody, when my dad would have picked my money up, somebody bet $20K on me and they made over 200.
200K, yes, that's
yeah.
So you might have made like $30K off of that, maybe.
Nah, it wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much.
It was a couple thousand.
Oh, a couple thousand. Okay, 'cause I'm not a real betting. I'm not a real betting guy.
It was a couple thousand.
But it was a couple thousand on top of your purse, and it felt good to get the win. So I'm gonna get that couple thousand. My life is changing right now. I'm not mad.
Shit, I had $0. Shit.
What made you?
I had a baby on the way. $0. Like,
what made you stay with your girl through all that? Because you said that y'all knew each other since y'all.
She's my best friend before we like got together.
So what made you talk to her? Because you ain't talk to nobody else.
Oh, she's a dick when she first met me. Like,
okay.
Like, so, but she wasn't, like, she was an ass. She's still an asshole. But I just like I don't know, I'm just drawn to her. Like, I feel like that's my person. Like, that's my person.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I know she got my back no matter what.
That's dope.
Like, even, Like I was like,
Nigga, you had 300, she was pregnant, so you know she has you back.
yeah,
You had $300, nigga, and she was pregnant, so you already know this is the one.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah, she don't. She probably if somebody fuck with me, she get way madder than me.
Why do it seem like boxing niggas be with their ladies so much more than other athletes? Not just be with them, but actually flaunt them, talk about them. Because Lamont got his girl out. No matter what level you want, even Floyd, when he got his
Yeah, I
chicks,
noticed that
he
every
got
time.
him outside.
Every interview, I'm always my girl.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a lot of boxers. Like, what is it about boxing that the girl is so much more influential and y'all are willing to put her on the platform?
Because I feel like a boxing, we gotta be the tough guys all the time, or like the guys that's like serious a lot of the times, and those the people that you could just be yourself around, like at all times. Like they know you the best, and you could just.
But these other niggas know that their girls be knowing them the best, but they still ain't being like, yo, this is my girl.
Yeah, but
I rock with
they
her.
ain't gotta be like. They ain't gotta.
I'm gonna let her manage me.
They ain't gotta be like. Yeah, I fight niggas like we gotta have like we just said, Bud, with that mentality, you gotta have a mentality like towards people a lot of times, and then you feel like with your girl, that's a person you could just chill with or relax around. You could let your guard all the way down.
All the way down. You ain't gotta be trying to knock nobody out.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be tough with them. Like you just.
That's different because I definitely noticed that the woman is implemented in boxing a lot and spoke of a lot and treated differently.
And them in boxing, a loss is like other sports, a loss ain't like.
A loss is a definite. You need that bitch to lean on.
Yeah, and then like, and then when you lose a boxing, your girl gonna be right there.
Yeah.
So that's the person you gotta lean on. Like you lose a basketball game, like we get them next time.
Yeah. I ain't look at it like that.
Yeah.
Is your girl, I don't know, is your girl your manager?
Nah, my uncle, my manager.
Okay, man.
He been like that was the reason I was able to, like when I didn't have a promoter, he was the reason I was able to still like he'd pay for me to fight, and then the fights I ain't get no money, and then he'd give me
some money.
Yeah. Gotcha. But since I was an amateur, like since I started, he been like he had sponsored trips like to tournaments.
So he been your man.
Yeah.
Who's your top 5 boxers all time in your weight class?
In my weight class?
Yeah.
Floyd was in my weight class, but he ain't fight that much at 140.
But he was at 140. You ain't gotta make no rules. Give me a top 5 boxers in your weight class.
I wish you would have just said my top 5 boxers.
I will go with let's go with your top 5 boxers.
All right. So Floyd, if I don't say Floyd, that somebody gonna comment on this shit and be like, but I got Floyd. I got Floyd. I got Floyd in that for real.
Nah. That sounds like some type of star.
I just said that's me saying him first.
All right.
I ain't putting it in no order, but I got Floyd. I seen clips. I ain't never see a bunch, but Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali. I guess you gotta say Manny Pacquiao because ain't nobody ever won the title in as many weight classes as him.
Who's your number 5? Sugar Ray Leonard, B Hop.
I know. I'm thinking about it. All of them across my
Pernell Whitaker.
Probably say Sugar Ray Leonard. I think if Bud beat Canelo, he gonna knock somebody off of that.
My top 5 that I like is Muhammad Ali, of course, and there's no order. Bud Crawford.
You got Bud top 5 already?
For me. Me, for who I like.
Nah, that's fine.
I like different
I ain't
style.
mad at nobody.
I like different style of fighters who I like to come see fight. You know what I'm saying? I love to come see Floyd fight when he was fighting and not just being a defensive fighter when Floyd was fighting.
Pretty Boy. Yeah.
Pretty Boy was the guy.
Yeah.
Okay? B-Hop is my nigga, the executioner. I gotta go with that.
Yeah, B-Hop would go to boy, so I see him all the time.
I gotta go with that executioner, and I'm gonna go with Roy Jones Jr.
Nah, prime Roy, I think.
Roy Jones Jr.
I feel like him going so long kind of diminished how good he was. Like how people view him.
People don't understand, boy.
Yeah, like how people view him, they don't really view him as how they supposed to.
They ain't seeing him in the correct light. And then on my honorable mention, I got Marvelous Marvin.
Nah,
I got fucking Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
I got fucking Cesar
Like
Chavez.
Prime Roy Jones probably the best fighter ever.
Yo, Prime Roy Jones is crazy. I love Miguel Cotto. He's the one that caught a couple losses and still came to prominence. And then I just want to go back to this real quick. When I say a couple losses, I know there's some people that had a couple losses that had a great career. But when I was talking about, I'm always talking from the standpoint of being top dog, fucking number one. So rising to fucking stature to me was Manny Pacquiao. It did it. Yeah, and then B-Hop did it differently as well. B-Hop grinded his shit out way differently than everybody else's. Those are the two to me that fucking suffered losses, and people be like, we don't care about those. Those losses, they don't fucking matter. He's still that guy. You know what I'm saying?
So the dude I was talking about, Montel?
Yeah.
That's the dude that Roy fought, that one loss, that first loss.
Yo, got you.
Montel.
Montel Griffin? Montel Griffin.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Oh, he's from Chicago. All right. Yo, too bad I don't got the date for it. He won't tell me who he fighting. Wait. He won't tell me who he fighting. He won't tell me the date.
You know how it go. I don't want to.
But I'm still rooting for him. But guess what? Like I told Lamont, if you got some tickets for me,
sure.
I'm flying out. I'm coming to wherever. I'm taking your number. Well, I got your number now because you called me. Like I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna follow you. And we already gonna be on deck, and I'm gonna be at the next fight. Definitely, I'm gonna cover that joint. I'm gonna come out before. I'm gonna cover the whole thing like we did for Lamont.
For
you know what I'm saying? Yo, the crossover. Like, subscribe. I don't know if you can super thanks me yet, but you probably can super thanks me and all that. And we bring in more boxing, more coverage, a better view of boxing is what we're trying to bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not trying to clean nobody up or trying to show people up, but trying to show them that you can sit down and you can do this professional like they're doing on Showtime or HBO, whatever. And it'll help to promote y'all better and it'll make us worth more money.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? KrossXoveR, Kenneth Sims Jr. Tell them where they can find you on the gram. And
you follow me on every social media is exactly the same. Gram, TikTok. I don't use that shit. I gotta start using TikTok.
Me too.
Yeah, Kenneth Sims Jr.
Yeah, he's proper. Remember, he said he's going from corporate to not corporate. So he's not Kenny Sims, although we call him, he's Kenneth Sims.
It's crazy when anybody call me that, I'll be like,
Kenneth, right?
Don't nobody call me that.
Because you said Kenny, I was about to say, you call yourself Kenneth.
Yeah, my social media, like my government name.
Yo, KrossXoveR, we out of here.
What?